Yeah, I love you too. So, good evening, and thank you for coming and supporting these kids in this program and everything that they've been working so hard to do. I got to hear the freshman band. They sounded great. I didn't get to hear concert band because I was warming up symphonic band, and then I didn't get to hear symphonic band because I was warming up wind ensemble. So they were probably great, right?
Yeah.
We have another concert tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, same time, same station, right here, 7 o'clock. It is the Red Freshman Band Symphonic Winds and Wind Symphony, and I will tell you, I heard all of their rehearsals today, and if you come tomorrow night, you're in for a treat, because they really sound great. So, all right, so we have a few thank yous. First to the band boosters and our booster board. Marching band season just finished, and for those of you who have been involved as a volunteer with marching band, you know how much work goes into water and chaperoning and the uniforms and all of that. So we could not do what we do up here without the support of our boosters. So thank you so much, sincerely. And if you want to be involved, look, right there. There's a band booster membership form. You could join, so that would be lovely. Also, I want to say thank you to our administration, both at the district level in District 129 and here at the building level. We have tremendous support, and to have a principal who is a former fine arts teacher doesn't hurt. So we enjoy that we have great administration here, both at the district level and here at the building. So thank you for that. Okay, so now I'm going to say a few thank yous to people, and I'm going to try not to cry, which you almost made me do when I walked out here. So, most of you know, for the last 6 or 7 months, I've had a little bit of a journey, and so I want you to know, if you look in the program, I called our section of the Wind Ensemble Joy, because that's really what I feel. The first song we did, His Honor by Henry Fillmore, he said he used to write music because to make people feel good. And then obviously we just did It Is Well With My Soul. And now we're going to do another song called Sundance, which is just about joy, and that's really how I feel. And it's because of these kids that do that for me, and the music and all of that. So anyway, I gotta get back to my notes because otherwise I'll be crazy. Anyway, so I have so many things to be thankful for. Sincerely, I've had great doctors, we have great insurance, and I've been so lucky. I had an occupational therapist who got my arms back for me. I couldn't even raise my hands above my waist for like 2 weeks. So the fact that I can do this again is just wonderful. So, you know, I couldn't be able to do this. I could see me conducting like... If anybody could do it, it would be Dr. Schuler, not me. Okay. But, and speaking of, so Dr. Schuler took this band for me for about 3 weeks. Mr. Sierakowski has had concert band this entire quarter, but you get me back after tonight. I'm glad you didn't boo, that would have been really good. Anyway, Dr. Schuler, Mr. Sierakowski, Mr. Garland, and Miss Lanahan, all 4 of them covered all of my classes, and just, it was the very first day of school when I was at home and I wasn't here. It was awful. This is my 24th year of teaching, and it's the first time I wasn't at school on the first day. But knowing that I had those 4 people taking care of my kids for me, it really, I didn't worry about it, it just made me sad that I wasn't here. So, yeah. I don't want to say anything about the fact that it took 4 of them. But thank you, anyway. And then I really want to thank all of you, because I got so many texts and phone calls and emails and people coming by my house and bringing me food and bringing me food, you know that's important. Walking my dogs. And for those of you who know me, you know Yeah, that's my number one thing. And I just can't thank you enough. Oh, I'm gonna cry. You guys, you know, every day we come to work, and it is work. But to know that I have the support of this community and of my students means more to me than I can say. So, thank you so much for that. Yeah, I love you too. Finally, I do want to say thank you. It's not easy to switch directors, and the wind ensemble did it, concert band's going to do it tomorrow. My jazz groups had to do it, and I just, honestly, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate these kids, and that you parents, you entrust them to us. And I take that responsibility very seriously. And I don't want to let you down, and I don't want to let them down. So thank you sincerely, and I'm sorry it took so long. So because I know you got to go and get ice cream, so I'll hurry. Also, just as a side note, because I've had a lot of parents that have sincerely brought me food and came to my house and prayed for me, but there's one mom that if you want to talk to her and find out the real dirt, Tracy Barble went with me to like 10,000 doctor's appointments, and she can tell you stories. So thank you to Tracy for that, and thank you again. I can't express it enough, so thank you, and I hope you enjoy the last song, and thank you so much for coming. you.